The Seattle Seahawks wrapped up their preseason with a 37-33 win over the Cleveland Browns here at Lumen Field. Let's get to the video.
Of just going out there and being, all down back, being able to do it all, run, catch, block, whatever it is you need to do. When your number is called, you go out there and perform. And he's been a really intense coach. So I think the main thing is being able to bring great energy to the running back room, and that's by going out there and making plays.
In this league, preseason included, needs to be celebrated. And it was an awesome atmosphere back. First game at home, 12s were rocking, and I've been told that's nothing compared to the regular season. So we're excited for that in a couple weeks. And this is we're on to the next part of the process here. We've got a couple big days ahead of us, and just proud of the effort of the guys. Really throughout the off season, throughout training camp, we've got a heck of a group. So excited for the next phase here, but it's a good win. Not sure yet. We'll get it looked at tomorrow. We'll probably know more in the next couple days.
Artie Burns, same thing? Or?
Yeah, same thing. It seemed decisive. Plan was to do a couple series, but I think we saw enough after the good 5 plays. Didn't have the flashy run, but you had some tough, good runs. Back line of scrimmage, you get positive yards. I think both made plays on special teams. So two really good players, man. And Kenny Max, another example of a guy that's been working really, really hard. So for him to have an opportunity to make such a great play, just really happy for him. Just really happy for where he's at, and he should be proud. We're not the team that we need to be yet, but it's still early, and the important part is just to keep taking the steps that we need to take. So that's going to be our focus here as the team starts to declare itself this week, and then we'll get a couple days break, and then come back, full week for getting ready for Denver, and then whatever happens in the Denver game, it's going to be the same mentality, from that all the way through, game 17, and then into the playoffs.
Just go out there and showcase my talent, my ability, show the coaches that they can trust me out there on the field. That's all. Special teams, offense, wherever they allow me to step on the field. So those big games, 3 big games. And the hole open up so wide. See the arm in there, just have to get the arm out of the way. Pretty much 3 stiff arms to the end zone.
Honestly, I didn't play that much special teams in college, but just being able to buy in and actually learn a lot of techniques and getting with the special teams coordinator and dialing into that has been great so far. So just being able to go out there and make a tackle. I ain't made a tackle since high school, so it's been awesome feeling ever. Just getting in the end zone, celebrating that long drive we had, all the hard work, and just continue to give props to the O-line, receivers, and all the great blocking up front.
Blocking is something I definitely have to add under my belt. Be great at it, not even just good at it, because that's I'm going to see the field on offense this year. But that's something definitely working on that.
The guy tried to come block. I had to make him every day, from the older guys, from Rick, from Storm, from Kobe. Just learning under those guys, they helped me a lot. Just understanding the game, understanding the NFL, what they expect, and certain formation, just helping me play faster.
Word of God. But it's been great, for me just to go out there and I just, try to find a role for me and just trust my training and, go out there and compete.
I just made the most of my opportunity.
What company were you delivering for?
Southern Beverage.
What was that?
Southern Beverage.
Where was that?
In Mississippi.
What part of Mississippi?
Richmond, Mississippi.
What they say we
I
talk
got
about?
hired beginning of July and made it towards the end, and that's when I got the call to Seattle in August. But I just stayed ready for the moment. I didn't give up. I didn't let that discourage me. I kept training every day. My agent telling me keep at it. We're gonna be on the team this fall, and I just trusted them and I stayed prepared for the moment.
Just to feel the embrace of the full team. It's been a rocky road. Guys allowed me to still be here. So just feeling that embrace, especially being in Lumen, the last preseason game. I was floating literally. As they picked me up. So it's just nothing short of a blessing. I'm just an aggressive returner. So it could have been a fair catch type of situation, but I was ready to get out of there, and then I made the first cut, saw everybody kind of streaming to the sidelines, so I saw a lot of space, and then my God-given talents just allowed me to get to the end zone. Football players, it's hard for us to just be present. you know, because there's so many things that's eyed in on us. So that message right there was just to quiet all the noise. You know, there was a time to where just sit in your seat and watch.
All right, there you go. Those are more really post-game videos. And my takeaways, obviously, look, the first team offense looked really good. Geno Smith, he led an efficient first drive, efficient. They were clean, and they executed. They needed just one drive. Geno Smith was 4 or 5 on that opening drive, completing passes to DK Metcalf and Jackson Smith-Njigba. Smith-Njigba caught 2 passes for 32 yards, but the drive was accentuated on the 21-yard TD pass to DK Metcalf right over there. I would also say another highlight today was the Eskridge 79-yard punt return, and that's a young man that needed to have a good day. And you heard him talk in the post-game video there, and he had been up and down preseason. He didn't even play last week, but coming in today, he said he shut down the noise. He really focused on trying to get a good performance, so that make a difficult decision for the Seahawks whether to keep him, and obviously he wants to stay. Another, special teams, again, I thought they were really good. Jason Myers, who did 3 field goals, 58, 47, and 51, and he missed 2. Today, he made all of his point after tries, and he had missed 2 previous to that. But you know what? He shows that he is ready for the season shape. As far as the defense is concerned, I thought the first team defense was a little sloppy on the first couple plays there in the series that they played. They settled down before the first quarter ended. And the unfortunate thing was Uchenna Nwosu. So he gets flagged for roughing the quarterback. And then on the next play, there's a chop block there. And Mike McDonald did not want to comment on that. But really, they're going to do some testing on him. And also Artie Burns was also an injury. And Mike McDonald said, you know what, we're going to test, and then we'll know more tomorrow. So let's hope that there's nothing there in terms of long-term injury for Nwosu. Remember, he's coming back from missing a lot of the season last year with an injury. And then, let's see, Mike McDonald himself said he was just not pleased with the overall play of his defense. The penalties, they had what? They had 9 penalties for 95 yards. And even though that was with the backups, when I asked him, he said, you know what? It's really about a standard, no matter who's out there, and it's really important. Now, he's a teacher, so he said, I can't wait to take a look at that film, so that way we can really, teach them. But also, he talked about holding people accountable. So up next for McDonald and John Schneider will be some decisions, because all 32 teams are required to trim their offseason roster to 53 players by 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. And then you can keep 16 players on the practice squad, actually 17, if one of them is an international player through the NFL's International Pathway Program. But overall, you know what? The Seahawks, as I said, they finished the preseason, 2 wins and a loss. Saw a lot of fans here. There is hope, there's energy, there's belief in this team. And I think there's plenty to be hopeful for Seahawks fans, and we'll just know. But keep an eye out on Tuesday who the Seahawks keep, who's on the roster, and 2 weeks before the Denver Broncos come in here. From Lumen Field in Seattle, I'm Osvita Mario here for the CascadiaSports.net. Thanks for liking, thanks for watching, and subscribing.